Hello, welcome to today's video. We are learning our technique for the guitar articulation exercise number 1. Okay, so for articulation exercise number 1, what we need to do is be able to distinguish between the 3 articulations that are most prominent in music. The first is the non legato. The non legato means to play regular with a slight space in between each note. The non legato can be applied to any series of notes on the guitar. For today's purposes, we're simply going to work on the E string number 1. We will be using fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4 over the first 4 frets. This exercise can be applied to any of the strings on the guitar as you progressively learn your strings, or they could also be applied to chords. But we're simply going to start off here. We can, I suppose, call this our 4-finger exercise, since we only play with 4 fingers on the neck. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the non legato. I'm going to zoom in so that you can take a look at the neck and the body as we play. So the first thing we're going to do placing all 4 fingers over the first 4 frets. Okay. Okay, so we'll simply play each fret upwards and downwards 4 times each. We'll pluck the string 4 times each. Now for the way it looks on the body. So this is the important part when plucking the string. Not immediately after, but somewhat after, we want to apply a mute. Oops. Looks like our screen is falling over. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so immediately after plucking a string, we mute it with the pick. Now that can be applied with the pick, or it can also be applied with the fret. For open string though, either you can mute it there, or mute it with the neck. Let's try both ways. First with the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course we'll come back down. Next, let's go ahead and try it, muting at the neck. Not immediately afterwards, but somewhat afterwards to apply a mute. When we apply the mute at the neck, we depress the fret on the string and simply let go. Not release it, but simply let go of the pressure, continuing to touch the string. Okay, let's go ahead and apply it here. Open string, you can simply place your finger over the string to mute it after you pluck it to end or to stop the vibrations. Here we go. 1, let's make sure. that we can see me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Just like that. And that is how we play the non-legato articulation on the guitar, either with the neck or here at the body with the pick. Next, we're going to go ahead and practice the legato articulation. We're going to start here at the body. Okay, so there is no need for muting either at the body with the pick or the neck with our fingers, because legato means to play smooth and connected, no spaces in between each notes. We allow the strings to vibrate freely, one right after the other. Here we go. Let's go ahead and practice our exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as we can see, contrasting the difference between muting a string, either at the neck or at the body. For the slur articulation, we do not want to mute the string before plucking again. So immediately after plucking one note, it vibrates until the sound decays. Of course, we don't want the sound to decay until before playing the next string or the next fret. Hear the difference between Okay, so that's the legato playing on the guitar. We want all the strings to vibrate freely without muting before plucking a new string or a new fret. Okay, the last articulation is staccato. Staccato means short and detached. So whenever we play the short and detached, starting at the body, we immediately want to mute the string. As though we pluck the string, but then you immediately think, oh, never mind, that was a mistake. No, let's silence it. I didn't mean to pluck it. Kind of like that. Which means you need to mute it immediately after you're done playing it. Now, there may be a tendency or a temptation to actually place the palm over the E string to have that sound. That is a muting string technique, but we're not playing muted strings. We're muting the strings, so the difference. Okay? Let's go ahead and practice this now at the neck. So with the neck, we simply want to release the pressure, but continue to hold on to the fret, muting it immediately. Let's try. So immediately after playing that string, we release the pressure, but continue to hold on to that string over the fret, allowing it to mute fast. So we have the three articulations once again. Let's go ahead and zoom out here. Let's practice one right after the other, starting on open E string. Okay, so here we go. Practicing one at a time. One right after the other. 4 notes each. Non-legato first. Let's start with the F sharp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legato. Staccato. Legato. A really good exercise would be to practice your notes in your book as the notes are repeating in your song, practicing various different articulations, one right after the other. For example, start with legato, go to staccato, go to non-legato, one right after the other, practicing them, hearing the difference between all three. This is very important in guitar playing. We want to understand the differences in articulation. A lot of the music we started with at the beginning, we want to play at a more legato articulation. Allowing the strings to ring freely without muting them prematurely or too fast. Okay, so let's practice these articulations with the 4 first frets on the E string many times until we are comfortable listening to them all, and let's practice them on each string that we successfully learn until we're able to play on all of them and on various other frets. So good luck, and we'll see you at next lesson.